Hey guys, I'm Cheryl Locke with Off the Jackson. I am down here at ABC Products Inc. in Henderson, right?
Correct.
And I am here with Dave, and we want to tell you a bit about what they do here. And they are a sponsor for the upcoming Queens of the Road show, the all women's car and bike show. They're also going to be a vendor there. So we want to kind of introduce you so you have an idea of why you're going to want to stop and talk to them, especially those of you that have your own business or car club. So Dave, tell us a little bit about, you guys do a lot of stuff here when it comes to printing dadgum near anything on anything.
If we
So,
can hold it, we can print on it. Pretty
hey,
much, Dog, cat, they're a little tough sometimes. But one of these, right, like today, actually, it started last night. We're going to another event tomorrow, and we asked them if we could do a logo on a hat, and they said, "Well, sure." So we got got our digitizer going, got everything, and that was about 10 o'clock last night. And at 2 o'clock today, boom, on a hat. So
and these are embroidery.
this is embroidered, tight stitch, a lot of stitches, so it's crisp, it's neat, it's readable. Main thing is when you've got a hat on or you got a shirt with your logo, you want to be able to read it from at least 15 feet away. Instead of people coming up to you and saying, what is that? 'Cause
Yes.
a lot of times you see it real little, but we try to make it so you get exposed out there, you get your name out there.
Don't be exposed out there.
Yeah,
But,
in
and,
name only. But
and so if they have their car club or their business or just something fun that they want to do as a group, you can make these any design, any color,
yes, yes.
just no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, we have a variety of probably 500 different thread colors, dull, shiny, sparkly, just anything. The thing is you can actually shoot us a file, email us a file, and if it's a usable file, we can use it. If it's not, we'll ask you for a certain kind of file sometimes. But most of the time, like this one here, he says, "Well, I got this file off my flyer." He shot it over to us. Ronnie said, "Man, I can use that." So boom, it's already there. It's really crisp. I shot an email over to Bill about this, and he says, "Oh man, that is great." And it only took you like less than 24 hours. I said, "Well, yeah, but
And the thing is, since we've been down here this afternoon, I watched him go from outlining it to then he changed a few things to try to get it to show off better and what people might want. So it's not one of these where I'm going to send you the file, and if you make one out, you're going to say it looks like crap, but that's what you sent me. You have the ability to manipulate them and help them come up with something perfect, because not everybody out there is a designer.
exactly, that
And
is true."
I know how that goes. Sometimes I know what I want it to look like, but it may not come out that way, so I need the help.
Yeah.
And so your shirt is also embroidery.
Yes. Yes,
So
it is.
other than, I mean, you can obviously embroidery on jackets, on anything.
Yeah. Pretty much, any kind of garment, basically. We've even had a girl came in one time that was getting ready to have a wedding party for the girl, the wedding girl night out. And she brought in like 9 baseball caps, all different colors, all 9 different names. And she wanted a different font. And she had to have these by day after tomorrow. Boom! Got it done.
Hey, hey, you weren't
You
gonna
got to do
you
it
weren't
on the
gonna make a
fly.
lot of girls mad, were you?
No. Yeah, you want to avoid all that at all costs. But it's just little things like that if we can get it out, because we're a small company.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of like the good old boy thing, but we have a lot of technology. Ronnie is filled; he's full of it, and a lot of technology too. And but we have that available to us. And but like you were saying earlier, we can make it in 3 or 4 different styles, because what looks good to me might not look good to you. And we
Right,
want the customer satisfaction. We want that first and foremost. So basically, it's quality, fair, and on time.
right.
Because
You
so many
guys,
people are under the gun about this stuff.
and you guys have great prices too. So I can say that because we've talked about, doing different projects.
Hmm.
And now another thing you do is, this is the screen printing. Is that what you call that?
Screen printing is still out there. This is basically what's called a heat transfer. It's a little
Okay.
different way of doing it, a little different technology. Their screen printers do a great, and they've come so far. It used to be you had to pull the ink, rotate the head, pull the ink. If you had 3-color, rotate the head, pull the ink. And now they got it where you can punch it in and it'll go click, boom, click, boom, click, boom, it'll do that. But now we can design everything on the computer, and we can print it off on one of our machines, and we can heat transfer it right here in the house. We don't have to send
And
it off.
so this can also be done on dang near anything.
Yeah, this right here is basically the safety yellow, green, the most popular color in Vegas because of all the construction
Yes.
going on. So the thing about what we like about this is it's so much more crisp. It's not blurry, it's not blotchy. And like right here, you can see where the yellow is overlaying. Well,
Exactly.
sometimes it doesn't do that when you screen print, and we found that out firsthand years and years ago. It's a fine art to be a screen printer. They do a great job, and we appreciate what they do. But some people say, I would rather have it screen printed because that's what they're used to. Well, new technology kind of brings it, and it's just, well, you can see this is skinny, very skinny lettering, and it's very crisp. It's not, it's not bleeding out or nothing like that. So we like that. And then like on the vest are mesh, and you can really see a big difference. And we like the heat transfer, and it seems to work out real good. And we can heat transfer coats, hats. It's really cool. We can do that. Like what the hat you got on obviously is an embroidery thing, but we can do it across the hat. I mean, obviously we like to do it on the side because of the seam in the middle. We don't want it to come apart, but a lot of people like them on the side, and I think that's one reason why they start doing it, so it doesn't mess it up in the middle.
And I know a lot of the guys now are getting it all done on the underneath of the brim. That's one where I'm like, I didn't ever know that, but I'm seeing a lot of those too.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people like that, and then they like it on the back. Like we did some kids, they had a hat, that had a logo on the front, but they wanted their name across the back, so it looked more individual, like it was made for them. So we did it, and they got nothing but rave at the school. These kids are like in 4th grade. Oh man, they made that hat for you? Oh yeah. Tell them, just tell them to come on. That kind of thing. But we can do flyers, we can do posters, we can do business cards. I mean, you can get business cards anywhere, but we can get them at a very reasonable price, reasonably on time, probably within 7 business working days. We can do that once we get the artwork that is a file that we can use, because we might have to go back and forth a few times. 8 working days is when we'll have your product to you. And Ronnie puts in a lot of hours here. I don't so much, because I'm kind of out doing other things as well, but I'm trying to get more and more for him. So he does stay busy, but he's Monday through Friday, he's pretty busy, and then he's got to take a breather, He likes to fly these planes. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh my God. He piled one straight into the ground. So I think he did that so he could get a new one. Because he'd been patching that one up for quite a while. So he went out, he deserved it. He got him a new plane, but they're cool, The only thing missing was like you can get a little monkey or a squirrel and strap them in there. I think that would just be hilarious with the scarf hanging out.
hey, I bet you we can find one of those.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Get the dart gun out.
Along with that, I know a lot of the car clubs and the car groups too, where it's maybe not a club, but more of just a group of people, the stickers for the cars.
Yes.
I know he made us some stickers with off the jacks on them.
Yeah.
And they look just like our business cards, but they're stickers. So that's something that I know the car people, they go through a lot of those. And the YouTubers. Now this is a little bit different, but being in the YouTube realm, all of them want, like mine, has the card with their name and all of the social media sites we're on. And those stickers are awesome. So that's something else. Now, I want to know, before we get to the big banners, because that's what I'm excited about, but like here with this poster. So you can take someone's car, a picture of their car, and make it on here. And this one we've just got setting up here. But these are really nice.
Yeah, we can put it on heavy stock, or metal, or wood.
Oh.
If we can hold it, we can make it work. But a lot of people like to have a little poster, or let's say that we're at a car show and you come by and you say, man, I'd like to get my car on my shirt. Well, you take a picture of your car, email it to us at the show, and we can get on our computer. And if we've got all of our equipment there, because we might have to get a bigger truck to drag more stuff around, we can transfer that over to your shirt, or we can transfer it over to your hat.
Oh my, see, and my car peeps.
Technology.
Yeah, I was gonna say these car guys, anything with their car on it, you know. And in fact, what you need to do is hire me to come out and take pictures because I got pictures of everybody's car.
Right, right, exactly. That's right. But yeah, we that's something that we're gonna get into that a little more. Right now we're just gonna do this for just a little bit to see how we are, the reception part of it, you know.
Right.
Because I've been to a lot of car shows just like you have. You don't really see too many of us around there. You'll see the
Right.
shirts hanging around and the hats, but you
Mhm.
don't see how they're made or if anybody's out there. And we're just kind of sticking our neck out and seeing how it's going to go.
And what he's talking about is they're going to start taking, they've got a van, they've got equipment. They're going to go to some car shows and they're going to be able to embroidery and do things right there on the spot for some limitations because you're not going to have your whole shop there. But somebody can get a hat with their name or their club name or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course you guys will be helping them find out how they can get when they want mass orders or specialty things.
Yes.
You'll be able to get them set up for that.
Yeah, we can come up a lot of technology. I'm slow with it, but I'm catching on because it's just what it is right now. But it's
You
made
have no choice, hon.
I know it's made our job a lot easier. It's made Ronnie's job a lot easier. So we're able to. He's able to get the production going faster now, and he can do actually 3 things at once and be on the phone and feed the dog. I mean, he can do all that at the same time. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like if somebody says, "Man, I want to get this like on a button, or I want to get this on a piece of metal that I can put in my shop or whatever," email us a picture of your car, and if you've got a club emblem, email us that, and we'll put it together for you. We'll collage it up a little bit, and we'll send you some proofs. And you pick one of those 2, 3, 4 proofs we got and tell us what you want it on or bring what it is and let us see it, make sure that we can put it on there and just go from there. Obviously, when it comes to that, you're only going to maybe want 1 or 2.
Right.
But if it's a car club that wants their club logo embroidered, or they want a t-shirt where it's a left front chest and a full back, we can do that in groups, and then the more you do, the better deal you
Right.
get. Yeah. And we can do all that.
And another thing you've got going is this tablecloth.
Oh man, isn't that cool?
The front, for one, your logo's bright.
Yeah.
But it is so crisp, and you see some that they look kind of washed out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not because they've been washed a million times out
Yeah.
in a creek. And this fabric is super, super nice.
Yeah.
This is not your cheapo cotton fabric. This
No.
is nice.
This is the good stuff. Plus, it has a liner on the back.
Yes.
Now, we only deal in quality products. Yes, there is a lot of other products out there, but when you have your name attached to something, you don't want it coming apart. You don't want it fading off. It's just like a technician on a regular day car. If he fixes with the cheapest parts possible, it might come back to him.
Yeah.
He wants the customer to come back, but for something different.
Yeah.
Well, so we use the good backing, the good stitching, and we like the clean front, and we like that. And these are like $189, and this is like an 8-footer. And it's really the good material. You can get them in multiple different colors, and we're pretty good about turnaround time. We try to be 8 working days, unless
Okay.
we get slammed, and then of course we'll tell you about it. But
Yeah.
we're steady. We're good and steady, right now. But it's working good. But like on the side here, I don't know if you can see this, but on the side we have it's a big old decal on here that has our product and our logo on it, and we can do storefronts, like there's glass, like if you got a little restaurant or something, you need to have, Joe's Burger Joint or whatever, we can do all that kind of stuff. We're into like if somebody has a race car and they need race car numbers. Yeah, there's companies online, and they'll say, this is your choice, but this is all it is. Hey, that's their deal. That's great. But we can kind of custom it up for you and give you some different options. I only need a roof number and a left door number. Okay, we can do that.
Right.
You don't have to buy the whole set, so we can do that. But like I said, business cards, flyers, brochures, trifold brochures for like, if for your business as well, hey, this is what I do, and I do this, this, and this as well, we can do it all, multiple colors.
And one of the things, and we don't happen to have one here, but I'll get a picture of something before we leave to include. One of the things I know with a lot of the car clubs, especially my lowrider guys, every show, most shows, they set up tents and they have their barbecues. They all bring their family. And on every one of these tents is a big banner with their car club. It's got the grommets in it. They're heavy duty. And a lot of the car clubs have those. They also have, maybe in front of the line of cars that they've pinned down through the grommets, their car club or something about their car. And you guys make those, which I'm really excited about because I know how many car clubs and guys love those.
Yeah.
They're proud of their club.
Yep.
And even if sure, every vendor, every business hangs up here's my thing on their, little vendor tent. But because I deal with the car clubs, that's who I think mostly have. So with those, is there any limitations to those? You can do pretty much any logo in any size.
Yeah, banners with brass grommets or not brass grommets, we use the good stuff again because a guy and a gal, man, woman, mom, dad, husband, wife, whatever, they take so much pride in their car. They don't want crappy stuff showing it,
Yep.
So we know that these banners are going to get rolled up at least 4 or 5 times a year and
Oh,
put
yeah.
in the garage, maybe, or they're going to be put in the den or something. But rolling them up and unrolling, that's what tears them up. That's what makes everything peel apart and come apart and shrink and wrinkle and all that. Because once you're out in the sun, it relaxes. And then when it gets cold, it shrinks back up, and that's where it starts to come apart. Well, we use all the good stuff. We use the UV style stuff, and on a lot of things, we're also putting the clear on the front, which makes things last a lot longer. But banners is very popular, whether it's a business or a car club. We can get different colors, and we can make them a foot by 20 foot or 5 foot by 10 foot. It just doesn't matter. We can do it. And the grommets, the way that we use them, we use all the good grommets and we use the good machines to put them together, and we use good, rope with it. So when you do stretch those to get them a little tight and taut, you're not going to have to worry about them ripping.
Right.
Because, we've all had a banner that, I got 3 uses out of it. Now I got to go get another one.
Yeah.
Well, you get what you pay for. We're not the cheapest. We're not the most expensive. We're just good quality.
And anybody here in town, you can walk right in and pick up your stuff and see what's going on. So you don't have to worry about it being somewhere in some other country.
Right.
Where you're never going, if you're not happy,
Yeah.
come in, talk to Ronnie.
Yeah.
Don't tell Ronnie I said that.
Right. Yeah. He'll get all excited about
Well, once they see the dog, though, it'll all be good.
that. Yeah. Moose is quite a character. He is a character. He's a good dog, though.
That's why I actually come in.
Yeah, to see the dog, right.
But I also know that you guys, with starting to do some car shows and some different events, you're going to see how that's going. But otherwise, how can they get a hold of you if they've got something and they haven't seen you out? Where can they go to find you?
They can go to abcproductsinc.com. They can call us. We're pretty easy on Google, Bing. We're all over that. Like I said, we haven't been here for 20 years or nothing like that, but we are climbing up the ladder, and it's local. We're not a franchise, and nothing against that. That's good, America. That's good work ethics. That's getting business going. Everybody started as one.
Yep.
So this is just one. So, and it's just a couple old racer guys. He's from the dirt junk, and I'm from the cool asphalt side of the business. But no,
and we don't let them fight over it.
Yeah, he's an open wheel guy, and I'm a fender guy. But so it works out good for us because we're opposites.
Yes.
It really works good because it wouldn't be no fun if everybody was the same.
Well, I was going to say, and I got my lowrider guys and my rat rod
Yeah.
guys, and then my women that have the bikes and the classics. And so I'll let you guys, argue about your own thing.
We debate.
Oh.
We debate. and we smile the whole time. And the thing is we never take anything personal, because like if I say something derogatory towards him or he does it to me, you know what good buddies do? They come back with something even better.
Even better.
You know, you don't
That's-
get mad and walk off. You just come back better.
I bet that's why I fit in down here.
Yeah. Or you say touche. You got me.
So you guys, I know you guys have a lot of printing, embroidery for your car clubs, for your business, for whatever you're doing. You need to get a hold of ABC
Products.
Inc.
Inc.
I have messed that up so many times.
Henderson.
Today.
We're getting busier. Ronnie's getting busier. We do have walk-in, but we're kind of on kind of a quiet part of
Yes.
Henderson, so we don't have a lot of traffic, you know. But we have a lot of traffic that goes by all the time at 2 times a day because they work down here.
Yeah.
We have that. We don't have the people that are just cruising by because it's just not that kind of a road. But we're easy to find. You know, we're right on American Pacific off Stephanie. You know, if you're up on Gibson, come down. You know, just hang a right or a left, and we're down there. You can't miss us. The big van. It's a big Mercedes high top white van. It says ABC Products all over it. Can't miss it. It's always parked out front. Sometimes it's backed in. Sometimes it's not. It just depends on the traffic flow that we have out in front. But you can't miss us. We're right there all the time.
And now when you start doing shows, I know you've got like a show tomorrow, then you're going to be at the Queens of the Road show. The van is what they need to look for?
They can look for the van, yeah, or they can email us and say, hey, where are you at? Or text. There's numbers that they can, you know, the number that they have, they can actually text to that number.
Okay.
And they can say, hey, Ronnie, where are you at? Or hey, Dave, where are you at? You know, and if we're somewhere in town and you can't get to us, you know, maybe we can meet up someplace and get the basics going and then take it from there. But a lot of time, you know, with the technology, the email works really, really good.
Yep.
Phone call, you know, you can also explain and look on your computer at the same time. So, oh, do you see where I'm pointing? No, but I can see it's in the right top, right? Yeah. Don't ask me about colors because I'm kind of colorblind, so I can't really see anything. You'll have to map it out, you know, with a compass for me or something. But no, it's a good thing. Everybody needs a little bit of advertisement, and people are proud of what they represent,
Yep.
whether it's work, whether it's the karate or the gun club they're in, or the beer drinking club they're in, or whatever, you know. But when it comes to cars and hot rods and all that, everybody's proud of what they've done, and if they can show it off in some way, hey, we're here to help you do that.
And you guys understand that.
We're
fully.
car guys. You know,
Yep.
we love cars, all kinds of cars, you know. As I've gotten older, I'm not into it as heavy as like I used to be, but still my first love, you know.
So they know how badly you want everything to be perfect when it comes to showing at a car show. So you guys stay tuned. I'll have their information to contact them down below, and we will see you soon.